Everybody can hear me? Hello and welcome. My name is Lee Leibovich, and I'm the South Palm Beach Director for Jewish National Fund. It's my pleasure to welcome you to today's very special dedication for our dear friend and partner, Florence Paley. Welcome to our guest of honor and your wonderful family and friends who've joined from around the country. Welcome to Jewish National Fund's Chief Executive Officer, Russell Robinson, Glenn Schwartz, who leads JNF's Major Gifts Division, and our JNF affiliates joining us live all the way from Israel. Yedidia Harush, Yoel Zilberman, and Shosh Mitzman. While we would love to hold these dedications in person in Israel, we are so glad for now to be able to honor Florence virtually so all her friends and family can be part of this special day. Florence was one of the first people I met almost 7 years ago when I began working at JNF. From the very start, Florence was a doer, making an impact in Israel in so many ways. She started incredible projects from the ground up that she believed in, that may not be glamorous and big, but sometimes most needed. And Florence took it upon herself with great pride and affection. Florence provides critical support for children in need and scholarships for underprivileged youth to attend youth leadership programs through JNF affiliate Green Horizons, provides critical security and medical needs for the pioneers in the communities of Chalutza along Israel's Gaza border, and protection for farmers and lands throughout the Negev and Galilee through JNF affiliate Hashomer HaChadash. Florence helped open 2 educational farm programs connecting hundreds of kids to the land of Israel and helping strengthen Israel's Galilee region. She has also taken upon supporting 2 Makom pioneer communities in Israel's Galilee, providing critical food and social services for the Kiryat Shmona and Mountain Jew communities. Florence has traveled to Israel with JNF on her President Society mission every year, has been to every JNF national conference, and graciously offers to open her home whenever we need. Florence also serves on JNF's Go Northeast Task Force, helping develop Israel's Upper Galilee region, in addition to serving on the local board and our Women for Israel committee. And with all of that, Florence still asks, what else can I do? She has more energy and enthusiasm than anyone I know. Florence has made it a priority to share her passion for Israel and JNF with her family and children to ensure Israel will continue to be supported. And now they too are making an impact in their own way. I'm so honored that I get to work with Florence and be a tiny part of the incredible work she is doing for the land and people of Israel. It is now my honor to turn it over to JNF's fearless leader, my mentor, who turns dreams and vision into a reality every day, working tirelessly with our partners like Florence and our affiliates in Israel, ensuring Israel's success and strength as the Jewish homeland for generations to come. Jewish National Fund CEO, Russell Robinson.
Thank you, Lee. And thank you, Florence. And to everybody on the call, I see that there's well over, if you look at it, with doubling up, we're almost at 80 people who are joining us here today. And on these virtual dedications, I do make it so that everybody has to give a promise that we have to do it virtually now, but the promise is that as soon as we can, as soon as you can, when you're able, you have to come yourself. And you have to come yourself and do a favor for the Jewish people. Something I've told Florence to do, but I tell you, when you go to Israel the next time, pick up a stone. Pack the stone in your suitcase and bring it back to your house. But make that commitment that you'll return, or that stone will return and continue the circle of life for the land and the people of Israel and the connection that we have. Because that's what Florence, her family, her connection is all about. I will tell you, I remember sitting in Florence's home, and I learned about her and Ed when they had almost nothing. They were starting a new business. But when they went to Israel and saw it, they made a promise to each other that when we would have something, and it was a dream, maybe they would have $500. Maybe they would have someday, if they would dream big, $1,000, that they were going to commit and give to Israel and the connection to Israel, the land and people of Israel. Because Florence and her family, everyone understands that soil of Israel is truly the soul of the Jewish people. Now, Florence doesn't just return a stone once to Israel, as you know, and as Lee said, she's there every year on our missions. Even when she's not on our missions, I run into her and her family at the club going to Israel, and I was going there every month, but you could always find that Florence was waiting for a flight, waiting to go, waiting for an experience, to love, to be part of the land and the people, and to do something else. From the northern parts of Israel, where I was with her on the trip, and Florence, if you remember, we took a helicopter all the way from the south to the north. She wanted to know what the distance was going to be, so you could either deal with Florence for about 8-hour drive or a 1-hour helicopter ride, and it was really special for me to be with her on that helicopter ride where she got to see a visual of Israel, to see the beauty that has been created and a nation still under creation. And from there, we dedicated, in memory of Jane, a farm. A place that was going to not just provide food, but it was going to provide opportunities for young people to learn what Florence has taught her children, and she teaches everybody, to be part of that, to creation, to be part of things that will come out, feed a world, feed a people, and feed a family. I've been down with her in the South where she has made her imprint, where she's made an imprint together on young leaders, where she's made an imprint on the people at the Gaza border. I have been with her, and I have been fortunate to see how people come out. Can't wait. Hi, Florence. Welcome. Welcome back. Welcome home. So I could tell you the stories of Florence and her impact, but I think best is to tell those stories of her in this video that you get to see, that we made as an honor to Florence. Please watch.
Dear Florence and all of your amazing family, first of all, we are here in Kibbutz Merom Golan, in one of the farms that because of you are exist and made this education farm center one of the central places for the youth, the young generation of all of the kibbutzim. We became the main platform to save hundreds of farmers that almost lost their farms. I'm speaking about more than 30,000 people that saved more than 60,000 tons of fruits and vegetables, saved for the state of Israel more than $500 million of shekel because of this help of volunteers from all over the country that picked up oranges and clementine and whatever you can imagine. Beside that, what we did in the last few months is it's literally to create a new educational platform for high schools, for villages, for cities, to create educational farm center like that this has became the social meeting, the only social meeting that youth can have outside their outdoors. And beside that, still, because of the COVID, as you can imagine, many farmers suffering from stealing of their fruits, their vegetables. So we strengthened very much the units that we have of volunteers together with the border police, the Jeep unit, the motorbike unit, the unit together with the border police in the Negev and the Galilee, where volunteers come in and literally keeping and doing night patrols or day patrols to keep the farmers' lands. And eventually we catch many people that came to steal, and we tried as much as we can, to prevent it before it's happening. One of the main bad issues that we see today, as we all know, is the issue of employment, people that lost their jobs. And the funny, or not funny thing, the situation is that in agriculture, there is thousands of empty places where farmers looking for employees, that they don't have manpower, they don't have hands to pick up their fruits and vegetables. Actually, more than 30% of their fruit and vegetables are getting lost because of lack of manpower. So what we did today is to create job opportunities, and we already got hundreds of young people, most of the people that just ended the army between the age of 20 to 35, that we're taking care to their housing in the north and in the Negev, most of it in the area of Sderot, Kiryat Shmona, Shlomi, Bet She'an, Ofakim, and giving them opportunities of jobs. When today kids are locked down inside their houses, these farms all over the country became the only place where they can breathe, where they can be together, where they can be safe and can do something meaningful for themselves and for their community. I'm blessing you, I'm blessing your family, because of that, because of this small city here, it's became not less than a national project. We got calls from schools all over the country, from cities, villages, all over the country that saw this model and felt that this is the day of them to make something like that in their neighborhoods, in their villages. So thank you so much for that. And it just showed us that if we will invest the best efforts that we can in the young generation, we'll see new and better leadership in the future. So thank you so much for your investment. Thank you so much for your belief, for your vision. The small seed that you planted here is going to become a beautiful tree.
Hi, Florence. Look where I'm standing, in the most beautiful bomb shelter in the entire Gaza envelope. Jane's beautiful face and the dog. And look what I brought straight from the lockdown, the artist Eliasaf.
Hi Florence, I'm so excited to have made this project. The story jam and the face jam really touched my heart. Thank you for all the help for Israel and all what you do. Thank you.
Dear Florence, it's Lavi Zamir, the CEO of Green Horizon. On behalf of Green Horizon, thank you for everything you're doing. Your generosity help our next generation to become the leaders of Israel and a better citizen. Thank you so much for that. Thank you.
Hey Florence, how are you doing? I want to introduce myself. My name is Akiva. I live in Kiryat Shmona in the Upper Galil. I moved here a few years ago to the most beautiful magical place in Israel. And I want to wish you a great happy Hanukkah and thank you for all your support and the things you do to the Makom community in Israel, in Kiryat Shmona specifically in Israel.
And now
Okay.
I would like, oh, there we go.
Shalom. Shalom, everyone. Can you hear me and see me okay? Okay. Florence, I'm so excited to watch this video. As I'm watching it, I'm not surprised, but when you see the pictures, how you're involved in every corner, from all the way to the north to all the way to the south, it's really touching my heart. And I want to tell you something. Every day when I get out and I drive out of my home, I pass by a beautiful bomb shelter which has a beautiful, very, very beautiful face. And if to be honest, behind me is a virtual background because now it's dark outside. But the truth is, if I go now and drive to the bomb shelter and I will stand behind it, it will still glow because your daughter's face glows at me every day. And every day I think of you and I think of Jane. And it's really an honor for us that you decided to leave a legacy for her in our neighborhood, in our area, which at times becomes challenging. And thanks to you, we people who live on the border go through difficult times, but you give us the strength that every time I need something, I know I can pick up the phone and call and you'll be there. So thank you for being there for us. You mean the world to me, to my family, and to all the residents who live on the border with Gaza in the Chalutza communities. Toda Rabba and happy Hanukkah. You are our light.
Thank you, Yedidia, so much for those beautiful words. I would like to call on Yoel Zilberman, CEO of Hashomer Chadash.
Florence, shalom. Shalom to all of your friends, Russell, all of my relatives from the other organizations. Like Yedida say, it's very like emotional and strong to be here, as you hear from my right side. And I'll just say, Florence, that, you know, my biggest belief is that the most important part, you know, the most important issue in education, it's a self-example. And Elisha, my son, he sits here just nearby, and he asking me, tell me about Florence, and tell me what is the story about celebrating the way you're celebrating. And I said to him that Florence, for me, she's the best example of someone that give her life and being self-example and literally investing. 1 second, I want to say something here. This is Neria. And literally investing not just your money, but I think before that, investing your heart and your beliefs and your vision. And I wish that many, many other people will look over you and will learn how strongly it can be and how meaningful it can be for the future of Israel. And I know that, you know, directly the influence that you created with the educational farm centers, most of them in the Golan, are the game changer, let's say, for the youth that live in this area. This has become that the only opportunity to go outside and to be meaningful over the last 9 months. And I hope it will spread all over. And Be'ezrat Hashem, we'll see a big bless from it. So thank you so much, and really hope to see you soon. And I'm sending my love. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Yoel. I'm going to call now on Shosh Mitzman, our JNF Macomb liaison, to say a few words.
Hi, Florence. So nice to see you and your beautiful family. I want to wish you all a happy Hanukkah. And I want to share with you that thanks to you and your generous help for the residents of Kiryat Shmona, many families there that are in need are receiving and food packages. And down south, the Russian mountain Jews, just this week, the week of Hanukkah, when the kids were out of school, they provided full day programs for the children, thanks to your help, and so that their parents can continue to go to work. And the children are very, very lucky to have your support. Thank you for everything that you do. I'm learning so much more about all the amazing things that you're doing. And on behalf of the people, because I think people across Israel, there's so many that have so much to be thankful for. So thank you.
Thank you, Yedidia, Shosh, and Yoel, for those inspiring words. Florence, as you know, we brought you a little gift, and we would love for you to open it now and share it with everyone, and also to say a few words. And Florence, don't forget to unmute.
There we go. Unmuted.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. This is, I love it. It's just the most wonderful thing I've had, and I just love this. I love to look at it, and I want to thank you so much for this beautiful gift. You couldn't have given me.
Hold it up so everyone can see it.
There we go.
Yeah, hold it up to the camera.
Okay, well, here we go. I don't want to hide your face.
There you go.
Okay, wait, actually, I got the camera, so.
Yeah, there you go. Perfect. Yeah.
Okay, you can put that.
Beautiful.
Okay, it is beautiful, and it's a living memory of Jane from me, my family, her husband, Stephen Zaretsky, and his children, Maddie and Corey, and my children and me, and we love it, and we're going to hang it, and everybody's going to go look at it every single day. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Well, saying that, what can I say now? After all those lovely speeches. But anyway, I want to thank you, Jewish National Fund, for honoring me. And thank you to my family and friends for joining me today. Also, special thanks to Lee, Russell, Yedidia, Yoel, and Shush. I have been supporting Israel since my husband and I made our first visit there many years ago. We vowed then to support this miracle country, surrounded by hostile neighbors. It has been an honor and privilege to keep that vow and participate in the growth of Israel, our only Jewish homeland. Traveling through Israel with many JNF missions from south to north and by helicopter, I saw the incredible work that JNF is accomplishing. I think it is wonderful that JNF looks to its supporters like me as one big family and allows us to participate in the projects of our choice. We not only see our projects flourish, but we get to know the wonderful people who make visions become reality. Thank you, JNF. Soon, I hope to visit my dear friends in the communities that I sponsor and participate in their continued growth and success. This makes me feel that I am part of the Israel miracle. Especially, as you can see, dear to my heart is a bomb shelter in the Gaza envelope, which has a caricature painting on the outside of my beloved daughter, Jane Zaretsky, and her dog, Casey. My daughter loved children, and this tribute helps the children of Israel better deal with the trauma of having to enter a bomb shelter. Hopefully, I will be able to continue in my small way, helping the land and people of Israel. Again, thank you, JNF. I hope we can all meet in Israel one day soon. Thank you. This is just from my heart, all these words.
Florence, that was beautiful. Thank you for everything you do. We love you and we appreciate you. And I would love to just take the opportunity to open it up. If anyone wants to unmute themselves and just say a few words or speak, please go ahead and do so.
Hi, moms. It's Maddie.
Oh, hi, sweetheart. My grandson, Maddie, whom I adore.
I just wanted to tell you I'm proud of you and all of the things that you've done, and that mom would be super proud of you, and that me and Corey and dad and Casey and Harley, we all love you a lot, and we're really proud of you.
Thank you, Matt. I love you a lot too, and I want to thank you so much for those lovely words.
Oh, and happy Hanukkah. I think it's the 6th day.
You too.
Hi, Florence, it's Steve.
Hi, Steve.
Hello. Hello, everybody.
This is my wonderful son-in-law, Steve Zaretsky.
Hi, Steve.
Hello, everybody. Florence, and didn't realize how much you actually have been doing for the state of Israel. And it's very impressive and touches my heart. And just wanted to thank you for everything that you do, especially for the bomb shelter. It's beautiful. And keep up the good work.
Okay, we're good.
Hi, moms. It's Corey, the other grandson that you adore. Congrats. This is a really awesome honor for you, and shows everything that you've done to support people. And from you and Bop and everything that you've done in terms of your donations and your charitable work, which got passed down to mom through everything she did to Africa, and what dad did in his medical missions in Grenada, and also with mom in Africa, really motivates me and Maddie to do stuff and to give back to the community. So I know Maddie and I are definitely grateful for that, but also congrats, love you, and I'll see you soon.
Thank you so much, Corey. And yes, Jane did a lot of work in Africa with little children, and I believe that she started a school there. And I think the school was named after her. I'm not sure about that one, but she did start a school in Africa working with children.
Hi, Grandma.
Oh, my great-grandmother, Julia. Hi, sweetheart.
Hi. Just also wanted to hop on here and say how proud I am of you and how much I love you. And just really, you've instilled in all of your grandchildren and your children just this passion for giving back. And the service you've done is just so amazing. And we all love you so much.
Thank you so much, Julia. And I love you so much, too.
If I may, I would love to just give you, Florence, a blessing all the way from Boca. I don't know if you're in Boca these days, but I would love to say, you know, it's Hanukkah and you like the menorah. I actually myself was in Eretz Yisrael, and I saw all the things that you have done. I was in a trip with JNF. I forgot how many years ago that was. And Russell, I just want to tell you, it's interesting you said about taking a stone. It's exactly what I did. I took a stone from Hebron and I actually buried it in the building that I'm sitting in right now. So it is a great idea. But Florence, I want to say something to you, just to give you a blessing. You know, you like the menorah, gives a candle, one candle, one candle, one candle, one candle. You light up the whole Israel, looks like. You like the menorah that lights one candle at a different every day, and the ultimate coming to the 8 candles. You light up different parts of Israel, and when you do it in honor of your daughter, her neshama, that light lightens up her Gan Eden, her paradise. So you give so much light in this world, and so much light in paradise to the souls of your loved ones, to your husband and to your beautiful neshama of your daughter. So I want to give you the priestly blessings. God should watch over you and protect you. God should show grace upon you and your children and your grandchildren I see here today. May the Eibishter give you peace and tranquility and health and long life, to see much happiness and joy, and to see all your great work that you do in the Holy Land in Eretz Yisrael. So God bless you, Florence. May you live a long and happy and healthy life.
Thank you so much, Rabbi Bouquet, and I hope to see you soon.
In Mitzvah Hashem.
Florence, can you hear me?
Yes, Carol, hi.
Hi, I want to congratulate you. This is a wonderful honor, well deserved, and I will be seeing you.
Thank you so much, Carol. Good to see you.
Okay, great. So we want to thank everyone again for taking the time, for being with us today, for Florence, to celebrate Florence and all you do. Florence, you mean so much to all of us here. And again, we're so appreciative and grateful to have you as part of our family.
I'd just like to say before we leave everyone, this has been a wonderful, wonderful day for me, one of the best of my whole life. And I want to thank JNF. I only do what I want to do that makes me happy. And I will continue doing it because it makes me happy. And what can make you more happy than being in Israel and giving everything to Israel? So thank you so much, everybody. And thank you, JNF. And thank you for being here.
Florence, Russell, happy Hanukkah, happy New Year. We love you. I can't wait to get on that plane again with you. Let's go.
I want another helicopter ride, yes.
I'm there. To all the family, happy Hanukkah to everybody. Thank you for joining.
Congratulations. Hanukkah Sameach.
Hanukkah Sameach.
We miss you, Florence. Hanukkah Sameach. We look forward to seeing you here soon.
You too.
Hanukkah Sameach, Florence, to you and your wonderful family and all your friends, and God bless JNF for all the wonderful work that they do and that you help them to do. And happy Hanukkah.
Thank you.
Amen.
Thank you.
All the best, Florence. You certainly deserve it.
Thank you so much, Judy.
Happy Hanukkah, everybody, and please, please, everybody, stay safe.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Heather. Good to see everybody. It was a wonderful morning.
Yes. Bye.
Everybody, have a great day.
Thank you.
Bye. Mazel tov.
Bye-bye. Mazel tov. Bye-bye.
Hanukkah.